Is there anything I can do, sir? Please. Don't do this to my wife, man. You don't know what you're doing to my family, man. Please. I'm begging you. I'm literally where am I going to put my feet? Sir, I'm begging you. Please. Please. Please.
That is not a crime, and you're telling me to get out of my vehicle.
Do you know where Lieutenant Mingus is right now? So, no, he's not in the building?
I don't know. I'm not.
What do you know? I'm not telling you nothing else until I find out who's driving that vehicle. You're not a supervisor, bro. I need somebody higher than you right now.
If you didn't know, I went to the police academy and they kicked me out.
That's my purse! I don't know you!
Spit me on my face right now. She spit in my face.
Today's video takes us to the great state of Massachusetts, where we find a frauditor who's out of his bloody mind. He dresses up like a pig. As a matter of fact, he claims he's a transgender pig. I don't know what that's all about, but he reminds me of Grandma, the Frauditor, because he has lipstick all over his mouth. Let's all sit back, watch, have a good laugh, and most of all, enjoy!
A fresh episode of Pig at its Pig. Fresh episode off the press of Pig at its Pig. Follow me on in there, little piglets. Head on in here and see if they respect my rights to be a transgender, to identify as a pig, and to record in a public government building. Let's head on in, little piglets. Let's head on in. How are we doing today, sir?
Yourself, no recording in the car.
Now, before we get into this ridiculousness, let's take a look at what this sign says. Oh, it says prohibited inside the courthouse. It doesn't say the courtroom. It says the courthouse. Further down, it does say you can't use the device in the courtroom or courthouse. It's very specific here. So let's carry on.
You're wrong, sir. You're wrong. Okay, so I'm gonna come inside the courthouse. I'm gonna step inside the courthouse. Your duty is to observe and report. And I'm gonna go through the metal detector, okay? I'm gonna go through the metal detector. Is that okay? It's kind of odd. I can do this at Superior Court, but not the district. How we doing today, officers?
Good. What are we here for, buddy?
I have official business for you. Could you back up, please? You're in my personal space.
Oh, yes, indeed. Personal space. And he has to conduct official business as well. Yeah, the lad's busy today. I wonder what kind of official business he has, other than to dress up like a jackwagon and walk around in public looking like one. Yeah, let's find out.
What are we here for?
I have FOIA requests, and I also have official business with a report, a story I'm working on, sir.
All right. Well, only go inside when you talk about your story outside.
I don't know.
We'll
Could you back up and not put your hands on me? You're in my personal space, sir.
Outside.
You're in my personal space.
Outside. Yeah, come on.
You're in my personal space. Okay, I'm going to ask you to back up.
I'm going to ask you to go outside so we can talk.
Okay, why don't we call the police? Well, why don't we get the police here?
You don't need the police.
Oh, I think we might need the police here. Is it because I'm transgender?
No.
Is it because I'm a transgender pig?
All right, so this is the pig behind the camera. Describes himself as a transgender pig by the name of Miss Piglet, who goes head-to-head with other pigs. Whether he's a transgender or not is immaterial to me. Why the hell would you dress up like this? You look like some kind of superhero idiot. Yeah, that's a good description.
I'm going to introduce myself formally. My name is Miss Piglet, and I'm a transgender pig.
Great.
I do audits for transgender rights as well as rights to record in public buildings. You're not allowing me to record public officials in their acts of duty.
You can record out here all you want. Inside.
Why is Superior Court allowing me to go in there and record?
They should.
Well, they let me.
Today.
So, well, I'm not going to disclose that information, but I feel like my rights are being discriminated against. You got in my personal space. You,
All right, listen, hold on.
You got in my personal space. There could have been an altercation there, and I was just assaulted at Dennis Police Department, and the video is out right now, and I have a federal lawsuit pending against them.
I'm trying to figure out where these Peckerwoods get all the money to file these federal lawsuits, and then what? When they don't win, they've just wasted that money. It takes $405 with a filing fee. So, yeah, they're not cheap. And if you're going to file, what, 10 of them? That's $4,000.
They did the same thing you did, except attacked me.
You cannot record
But
inside the building. Outside here, you can do all you want.
Are you familiar with the Constitution?
No.
The First Amendment? Are you
But
familiar with that?
With the rules and regulations of the trial court,
Those-
inside, you cannot record.
Those are
inside.
policies, sir. But with all due respect, they're policies.
With all due
I'm talking
respect.
about a federal right, a federal law,
I don't
the
have
First
to-
Amendment.
All set. You got to stay outside. You can come in and you turn that off.
It's not going to be
That's the
turned
rule.
off.
Well,
Not
you're
going to
not
be
coming
turned
in?
off. So you don't allow transgenders in there. I want to get this
No,
on.
I don't record.
I want to hear you say if you're transgender, you can
Don't
come in.
allow-
So apparently this Frauditor is trying to make this into an LGBTQ thing. I don't know, because why does he keep saying transgender? I don't know if he is or not. I really don't know. Like I said, I don't care. But I think this is a hell of a way to get attention, man. It's the wrong attention.
allow people recording inside the building.
Okay, so you don't allow people recording.
Correct.
You're stepping into some mess here. I'm letting you know, you might want to call the police and find out for sure. Because you might be making a mistake. I want to speak to your sergeant, lieutenant, or whoever's above you, please.
You are.
You're the highest one.
Yes.
Jeez. Well, I'm telling you, you're wrong.
I'm telling you.
I can go in there and record.
No, you're not.
I can record everything posted on the walls. If there's stuff on the walls, I can record that. I can stay in public lobbies and public foyers and record.
Record this right here.
That is not a law.
That's right, Miss Piglet. You tell him that's not a law. That's just a policy. And you tell him that the Constitution cannot be overridden by some kind of stinking policy, ma'am. You tell him that, Mrs. Piggy. Hey, you ever eat bacon? You eat bacon? You like bacon, lettuce, and tomato sandwiches, Miss Piggy?
That has no law attached to it. That is a policy, sir. The same thing's at the library, a policy.
Here. You cannot record.
It's just
in
a
here.
policy. I can record in the lobbies.
No, you cannot.
Yes, I can.
No, you can't. You can
Well, I'm not leaving.
Well, then you can stay.
And I guarantee you I'll get in there, because if I have to call the cops to have them educate you, I will.
You call the cops.
Because they're going to educate you.
They're not.
I can go into this property and file a FOIA request.
Out here you can. In there you cannot.
I don't agree with that. You guys are definitely going against my rights as a transgender in the First Amendment to record in public.
Outside.
Yeah, you guys are wrong. You guys are terribly, terribly wrong. Terribly wrong. Yeah, look at you walk away, you tyrant. You tyrant. You tyrant. You won't let me walk inside and record public officials in their acts of duty. This is why I do this, guys. They're not allowing me to go in because I'm recording, which is not a crime. It is not a crime to record. I can record all the public officials and their acts of duty I want. I got a good idea, little piglets. Let's head on to Superior Court and see how that works. Because I guarantee you, I'll get inside there. They're just being a bunch of tyrants over here. Bunch of tyrants.
For me to sit here and say that this man has problems, or woman, whatever the case may be, would not do it justice. No, not at all. But it reminds me so much of Grandma. Yeah, just really does. Let's continue.
I'm gonna hold you evil pigs accountable for what you do to these humans. I'm gonna save humans from you evil pigs. Miss Piglet, the transgender pig. I will be recording inside this facility, I guarantee you that. I guarantee you that. This gentleman here wanted to step in my personal space and assault me. He wanted to assault me because I was dressed as a female. He didn't like that, little piglets. He didn't like that I was dressed as a female. Or that I was recording, so he says. Don't you worry, Miss Piglet, the transgender pig will break down these barriers they have here, and I'll set firm standards that we as the public can go in here and record freely, just like the soldiers died for. Those rights that they're stripping from me today. Let's head on over to Superior and see if things are different.
Our Frauditor does head over to Superior Court, but the video has another 40 minutes to run. And I think I've had just about enough of this. I can't take any more today. I'll bring that to you in a separate video. Let's take a look at Grandma, though, and note the similarities in the two. Roll that clip.
Grandma just loves educating on the Constitution. We have rights out here, and Grandma's going to stand up every single time. Even if she needs her cane or walker, Grandma's going to stand up for her rights. They could violate Grandma's rights as long as they don't violate yours. That's all that matters.
If you're really concerned about our First Amendment American rights, why are you dressed up as a clown? Oh, that's right, because you have no common sense, no common courtesy, and no common decency. Please carry on.
Eventually. Oh, how we doing, darling? Grandma's just checking out this wonderful building. How you doing today?
Good. How are you?
Oh, I'm doing good. Grandma's having a great day today. Look at this. This building is magnificent.
Cannot go back to the back, though.
Oh, is there signage? Is there signs or something?
Well, it's just where the city inspectors go.
Oh. But there's no signs? So there would have to be a sign. I'm going to walk in just because there's not, but Grandma will be gone in a matter of seconds, darling.
Common sense would dictate that if you don't work there, you don't go into unauthorized areas. And that clearly is unauthorized. You must be a real moron. Oh, did your mother drop you on your head when you were a child?
We can't go back there. Hi there.
Hi, how are you, darling?
Can I help you with something?
Oh, yes. You want to show me around, darling?
Nope, you can't go back. Those are just offices. Do you need
Oh, pish posh, patty wash. You know what I mean, darling?
Yep.
Oh, son of a gun. I'm just going to have to zoom in back here. Grandma needs she's doing an investigation.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's super top secret. Grandma can't really tell you, but
All right.
yeah. I gotta get some protocols.
Nope, that's okay. There's nothing back there you really need to see.
Oh. I need to, though, darling. Ah, she's raping me. Molestation. Don't touch me.
Frauditor, I find your use of words very offensive. Rape and molestation are very serious issues. You shut your mouth and go home. Oh, that's right. You'll be arrested soon. Not to worry.
Okay, then you're going to have to go back that way. That's all I'm asking.
Well, I'm just looking over here, sweetie.
You don't need to call me sweetie.
Oh, it's okay, sugar.
Okay, go ahead.
Oh, it's okay, darling.
Come on.
Don't touch me.
I'm not going to touch you, believe me.
Oh, you already did. Grandma liked it, though, so.
Okay, that's enough.
Oh, it's not enough. You can get out of Grandma's face. You have the same hair as Grandma, except a little browner.
Hey, so this is the Flex Your Freedoms YouTube channel?
Hey, I'm popular.
No, we just have people who are watching your live stream right now. You can see there's nothing.
Uh-oh. Is there over 160 people watching us?
Oh my goodness, 160 people. You are popular, Grandma. Not.
Do we look about the same with our hair?
No. There's people.
Do we look the same, darling?
No.
Okay. Are you hungry? Are you speaking Spanish? Did you say what in Spanish? Okay. Oh, you're silly, sweetie.
I've already told you.
Oh, Grandma doesn't care what you say. Grandma only follows the law.
Well, then we can get them involved if you'd like us.
Oh, go for it, sweetie. Grandma knows what she's doing. I don't think you do, though.
No. Just call dispatch.
Don't call dispatch. Please don't. Grandma's scared. Oh, son of a gun. Grandma's just getting some footage.
Yeah, some footage. Speaking of footage, you need a foot that's well placed on a certain part of your body. No doubt. Oh, we would love to see that.
Who is she?
Doesn't matter.
Krista Bailey. She's the office coordinator. Oh, Krista, Grandma loves you, darling. Grandma loves Krista. She's a good women's. Oh, now look at that. Oh. You want some Mary Jane, darling? You want some Mary Jane with Grandma? What are you doing? What are you doing, young lady? What is she doing? You're messing up my camera.
Just waiting for you to leave.
Oh, I gotta get my footage first, silly, then I'll leave.
Has anyone yet figured out how this blubbering bird brain is protecting our American rights? Answer? He's not. Please stop. Oh, my head hurts.
Oh, come on, darling. I gotta get Krista Bailey. She's the best worker in the whole building. How am I gonna get video of Krista Bailey? Oh, you're being silly, darling. You're being a silly. Oh. Come on, darling. Let me just get some unblocked footage and I'll leave, sweetie. Come on. All right, Grandma's had enough. Grandma's going to have some Mary Jane in this very office. She doesn't care anymore. Grandma's having that Mary Jane. Oh, there's the police. Watch this. I'll show you, darling. Oh, how we doing, darling? Hey, look, it's the LT, sweetie.
The officer appears to be amused by all this. But make no mistake, he's there to do a job, and Grandma will soon be going to jail.
Look, Grandma's having... Hold on, did you want some Mary Jane while Grandma's here?
Nope. All I'm asking you to do is move along. They're asking you to leave the office, please.
Yeah, Grandma doesn't move unless if she breaks the law.
You are in the office. You're disturbing their business.
I'm not disturbing anything. Standing still, recording's not disturbing. You need to look at 719.1 through 9. Look it up. Grandma knows the law. Uh-oh, does Grandma know? Grandma does. Yeah, that's 719.1 through 9. So what is it? Which one? 1 through 9, tell me.
We can go ahead and...
Yeah, you can if you want, but guess what? Grandma's not disrupting anybody. She can come into a public building and record, right?
You may be able to record certain parts in public, but not all buildings have to allow you to record. Policies in place will prevent you from recording. Now, in this case, a policy does trump law. So learn what you're talking about. Go home, little boy.
These two ladies are working in the office. They'd ask you to leave. They are officials.
Guess what?
They can ask you.
No, they can't. I have to commit a crime to get trespassed from a public building, right?
No.
Oh, I do. No, that's not how it works, buddy. That's not how it works. So Grandma can go into any public building. So check this out. Grandma can go into any public building she wants. She can record. No, she can't. It has to be lawful unless if you want a lawsuit. You can arrest me all you want. I'll let you. Just know that you'll get owned in court. And that's a risk that I come here knowing that can happen anytime. And guess what? You're welcome to do it, but Grandma doesn't back down from anything. Grandma's going to get her footage of Krista Bailey in here, and then Grandma's going to go about her business. She's not going to block me. There's no restricted access sign. Grandma's done nothing wrong but recording me cordial, and it's all on camera. So tell me the evidence that you have. Reasonably articulate it. The evidence in which I've broken the law.
A few things to make note of here. First, you can be trespassed from a public building. That's a fallacy to think you cannot be. Secondly, that's why frauditors do this. They hope to get arrested and then claim, oh, false arrest charges. And lastly, I love when frauditors say, can you articulate a reasonable suspicion? Shut your mouth. Oh, I have such a headache from this man.
Disturbing the peace is by the definition of those that make a complaint.
That's not. 719.1 through 9. Look it up.
Okay. Well, that's fine. Are you going to leave or not?
After I get my footage, I'll leave. You can't block me in public. She's physically blocking me. She's put hands on me. This is a public building. This is a public building. Go for it. There's over 170 people watching you live. Go for it.
I'm asking them.
You just want to walk back there?
Yes, that's all I wanted.
Personal information.
Well, I'm not gonna get. That's the onus is on you guys to block that. So the onus is on you. What you could have done is have a restricted access sign on this door that would prevent me from going in. Correct?
Everybody else just says, hey.
Well, I don't deal with feelings. I don't deal with feelings. I deal with the law. Well, I don't care. Your guys are crybaby feelings. Is he a feelings police?
The feelings police? I never heard of such a thing. And speaking of crybabies, you remind me of another crybaby on YouTube. Let's take a quick look at him.
She spit me on my face right now. She spit in my face.
Right now, she spit my face. I got a camera.
If you want.
Feelings police. Feelings police. Guess what? I have rights as an American. There's many men and women who have died for these rights, right? Am I right?
You're absolutely right.
Exactly. So let me do the First Amendment protected activity. There is no restricted sign. She's already put hands on me. This is all, oh really? Guess what? Video doesn't lie. She knows she did too.
Yeah.
It's on here.
I asked you to leave.
Yes, exactly. Thanks for admitting it.
I asked you to leave.
So guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to record for another minute longer because you delayed me. I could have been in and out just like I was everywhere beforehand, right? Until you blocked me and then put hands on me because you don't know that people can record from public, right? So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to continue recording until I feel like it's necessary for me to leave. What you can do, you could either follow the law and the Constitution of the rights that we have under the First Amendment, or you can unlawfully arrest me.
I'm only speaking for myself, but I vote for arrest. Anybody else out there second that?
That's my purse! I don't know you!
Move's yours. Make it.
Which would you like to do? If you want to remove
And you will be in a lawsuit as well if you...
or if you want to let it report, it's up to you.
I don't feel that he needs to go back there for.
I can go back there. There's no signage.
Again, it's
I can
your guys'
record
fault.
public officials. Go for it. The choice is yours. Watch this, guys. Grandma doesn't back down. Grandma doesn't back down from unlawful behavior. Grandma's going to record in public buildings because guess what? She can, because guess what? There's men and women who have died for these rights that we have. You can't just make this China just because you don't like our freaking camera. This ain't China, bro. This is America. Respect those that made the ultimate sacrifice, yeah. So what's the move, Captain? Or Lieutenant, I should say.
It's up to them.
Well, guess what? Grandma ain't moving.
Did you hear what the buffoon just said? Grandma ain't moving. Oh, it sounds like you could do with a little bit of the Glenn Serio English course. Tell them all about it, Glenn.
I've actually studied English, and I have over a 400 level education in English.
Grandma's going to record till she's done recording. Grandma will be out before the building closes. Grandma knows her rights and knows the law. Grandma will help educate you if you don't. Remember, 719.1 through 9. Articulate that evidence reasonably to me. I didn't think so.
You're really not interested in talking.
Yeah, you don't care about the Constitution, huh? It's these rights we have as Americans, buddy. You got to know them, you got to understand them, and you got to protect them, even if you don't like what I'm doing. Because guess what? We can't have this country turn into freaking China because you want to enforce feelings, right? You ain't feelings police, you're law enforcement. So let's start acting like it, right? Hey, Grandma ain't doing nothing wrong. Grandma's following the law. She's doing a First Amendment protected activity, for crying out loud. There's no restricted signs. Oh, wait, that means she can go back there. Uh-oh, does Grandma know what she's talking about? Does Grandma know 719.1 through 9? Uh-oh, Grandma does, because Grandma's smart.
Now wait just a minute. Grandma's smart? No, Grandma's a smart ass. If Grandma were smart, he or she, whichever the case may be, would find a real job and stop this frauditing. By the way, you keep talking about people dying for our American rights. I wonder if you served in the military. Most likely not.
I come here for a reason. Yeah.
What is it that you want?
Guess what? I'll tell you. I go around. I want him. If he wants, he can arrest me. He can certainly do it, and I won't. I'll say nothing. And I'll tell you. No, I won't. I'll tell you. So
back up a little bit. Tell me what you want to do, and we can.
All I wanted to do, I would have been gone so long ago. I've been in every single room, so check this out. If there was a restricted sign there, I could still go up to the door and record, but I can't go past. However, yes, all I did. All right, listen. Listen, young man.
Stop.
No, I ain't listening to you.
What is it that you would like to do and that they're...
To record in public. I was going to walk back there briefly for maybe 10 seconds.
Here's the deal. Very simply put, the city administrator is wanting you gone from the property.
For what crime? For what crime?
Disturbing the peace.
Yeah, disturbing the place. Show me the evidence to that. Show me the evidence. The evidence is all here.
That's the only thing you've been correct about today, Frauditor. You certainly do have all the evidence on your camera. You have been causing a disturbance, no doubt about it, and you're impeding these people from working right now. You have 5 people standing there, and they're just looking at you. Shut your mouth, go downstairs, be arrested. Have a nice day.
Or you can leave.
Make your move. I'm going to watch in here first.
Let's go.
Make your move. What you going to do?
Place you under arrest.
All right, then do it.
Let's go.
No, I'm gonna record until you place me under arrest.
I just did. You're under arrest.
All right, there we go. He put me under arrest. That was dumb. Get your chief. Give me your supervisor now.
I am one.
No, you're not. You're the lieutenant. Give me your supervisor.
Talk to the chief tomorrow.
No, I'm gonna get your supervisor now. He's still on duty.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is. Why is he getting off duty early then?
It's off at 3. It's after 3.
Well, you just earned yourself a lawsuit, buddy.
Okay.
And guess what? You should actually learn the law and the Constitution, right? It would help you out a lot. Because congratulations, you just arrested a combat vet grandma that's a First Amendment auditor.
Oh my goodness, he just said he's a combat veteran. Oh, that's lovely. I wonder if you acted like that when you were stationed somewhere. Probably not. And if you did, they punked you. Oh, hey, well, you got what you wanted anyway. You get to file a lawsuit, right, brother?
Knows her rights. How does it feel? Huh? What's your badge number?
907.
907. What's your last name, Lieutenant? M-O-T-T-O. What's your first name?
V-I-N-C.
What is it? B-I-N what?
V-I-N-C.
Vince. Vince is his first name. Just arrested me at the Parks and Rec building.
Oh, that's City Hall.
Yeah, in the City Hall, but that's the bottom side's Parks and Rec. Well, that was a bad decision you made. I could have just been educated. I've been in a cordial matter my whole experience. And guess what? Camera doesn't lie. You have over 213 people watching you.
Have you put it down for a second just so I can check the pockets?
Yeah, go for it, bro. I mean, you already... Let me turn this around. All right.
Okay.
I'm sure the lieutenant is shaking in his boots right now with 213 people watching your silly live stream. And notice how the Frauditor sets the camera up so he can document himself being arrested. You're pitiful, bro. You're pitiful.
Are you a local resident?
Grandma doesn't answer questions because you fucked that one up.
Okay.
Grandma could have been cordial the whole way. No, until Grandma commits a crime or if you place her under arrest, right?
No, I just did.
Well, guess what? Then there's an ID that I have, huh?
Okay, where?
I don't know. You have to find it. Grandma doesn't answer questions. It's in my pants somewhere. I don't know. And if you want Grandma to look, she'll look, but Grandma ain't touching nothing.
Okay. Well, let me just pat you down there and make sure.
I have Mary Jane in my pocket, by the way.
Okay.
Do you want it?
Yeah.
Okay. It's in this one.
This one here?
Yes, this one.
This one?
Yes.
Okay.
You want me to remove this?
Well, yeah. Okay. That's Mary Jane?
Yes, you want one? It's molasses and peanut butter, dude.
Oh, you can have it. I'll just put it right back in here. Do you want it back in your pocket?
No, if you want one, you could have it.
No, sir, I don't know.
You should know, man. You should be on our side. I'm looking for you guys to do great. I'm looking for you to do great. That's it. I don't provoke anybody.
I know it's a little difficult to hear, but the Frauditor just said, I don't provoke anyone. That's the entire purpose of your existence, Frauditor. You try to provoke people just to get into the situation you're in now so you can file a frivolous lawsuit and get some go-away money. That's what you do best.
Well, all right, turn off the translator back, please. Thank you. Yep. Grandma doesn't back down, gentlemen. Grandma knows her rights. You can unlawfully arrest me 1,000 times. Just know it's unlawful. Okay. Just know it's unlawful. You got it? You double locking it?
I am. Not too tight, are they?
No, that's okay.
After several more minutes expire and the lieutenant is satisfied that the bloody idiot has no contraband on him, he talks the lieutenant into placing the camera in the back seat of the squad car while it's still on. What a narcissistic sociopath this idiot is.
Hey boys, grandma's going to jail. Help! Help!
We'll put the rest of it up here, okay?
Alright. Look, grandma already has her jumpsuit on, so she doesn't need to change.
This guy is a real clown, and apparently he does this for clicks and views on his YouTube channel. I did watch a live stream of him one time, and he had donations that were unbelievable. People throwing out $50 and $100 bills at a time. For what? This guy's a clown. Yeah, I guess if you like to watch clowns, that's up to you. But if you enjoy watching me expose idiots like this one, please subscribe to my channel. As always, thanks so much for stopping by. Cheers to that.
I've actually studied English, and I have over a 400 level education in English. I'm not sitting down. I refuse to sit down. I refuse. Big tough guy. Big tough guy. Big tough guy. What are you gonna do about it? Nothing. Nothing. You can come try to make me. You're welcome to try to make me. Take a swing. Take a swing.
What is the reason for calling the officers here?
No reason. I'm really unhappy that somebody did this to me.
I'm going to arrest you for trespassing in a minute.
On public property?
Yeah. We're asking you to leave and you're not leaving. That's trespassing.
She's right in my face, guys. You can't come up and touch me like that.
You don't have permission to film me in any space.
I don't need permission to
Yes, you
record
do.
you in public, man.
Actually,
No, that's
you
the
do.
law.
Oh, is that like a law?
Against the law.
Oh, what law is that? Funny, because I've never heard about that. I pay for that uniform, I pay for that car, I'm the taxpayer, right? You work for me, right? You're just a little guy. You're just a little guy. You work for me. You are a public servant. You are a public servant. You work for me.